But I had a chance to sit down one-on-one with Governor Snyder this morning to talk to him about last night's State of the State address and got a little impression from him how he thought he did. Here's a look. Governor Snyder, thank you for joining us the day after your State of the State address last night. First of all, just your impression on how you think you did.
Well, I thought it was a great opportunity to share what's going on in Michigan and talk about our bright future. So I thought it went well. We're the comeback state, but let's not slow down. There's still many people that we can help and a lot of good things to go.
So give me the highlights of what the message you're trying to get across to Michigan in the State of the State.
Yeah, the message is we have done well in terms of coming back. We've come back more than any other state during the Great Recession. But as a practical matter, there's more areas to go. And I'll give you some illustrations that we should be proud of. Early childhood education. We made the largest investment in the entire United States to help those young kids have a successful future. That's exciting. Other things, violent crime. I'll pick Flint for an illustration. The 10-month numbers for violent crime in Flint are down 30%. That's success. And the most important thing is more and better jobs, helping income levels come up in our state. We've done well there, but we've got some exciting programs for the future.
Now, conspicuous by its absence in the speech last night was very little said about Detroit's bankruptcy. This is your biggest city, and how Detroit goes. Often you've said Michigan goes. Are we not talking about it, or are we talking about it in the back rooms?
No, there's a balancing act there, Stephen. Obviously, I still continue to feel the same way. Detroit is critically important to our future. But to put it in context, a couple things. One is I'm part of the mediation settlement, so I have some serious legal limits on what I can say. And then secondly, if I have an hour-long talk, you could talk an hour on Detroit. So I thought it was important to highlight the importance of Detroit, to recognize the mayor, to talk about growing Detroit. But beyond that, I think there'll be separate opportunities to have a good, thoughtful discussion about Detroit.
The Free Press, I believe, did a study, and it shows that in the course of your leadership in Michigan, you've gotten accomplished something like 3/4 of everything you've promised to get accomplished. Nationwide, governors of other states are at about 50%, so you're doing well in comparison. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think that's a great answer. I want to achieve better than other governors in terms of getting things done. At the same time, I wouldn't want to get 100% things done, and that may sound unusual, but the reason I say that is if you got 100% done, that probably meant you were just doing normal stuff, status quo stuff, instead of really improving Michigan. So I think we need to push hard enough where everything may not happen day one, but is a good enough idea we should revisit. For example, transportation. We need to improve our roads.
Governor, thank you so very much for taking a couple minutes to talk about last night's State of the State.
It's great to be with you.
All right, thank you. Governor Snyder, notorious for not wearing a tie, and he said he wore a tie last night for the address, and he's got to wear a black tie tonight. He says twice in 1 week might be a record.
And he said his wife, Sue, picked it out for him. I know the Michigan gubernatorial race is the one to watch. The Washington Post says it's one of 15 to watch. I think we're 6th on that list.
I know he'll be watching it.
Certainly. We'll talk to him tonight as well as